So I wanted to make a video the day before I started my preceptorship. I started doing these videos. I did like two. I don't know who I am talking about, some famous vlogger, but I made like two videos from when I was starting nursing, and I watched them like a couple of months ago, and it was from like first year, and I was literally talking about how I was scared to wipe butt. And I don't know, it was pretty funny. I'm kind of glad that I did it so I could see how much that I progressed and stuff. But since then I've done oh my goodness, I did maternity, which was, oh my gosh, that was fun. I did mental health, which was very scary, but exciting and fun. We did neuroscience, so brain surgeries, brain surgeons, holla. We did, and we did medicine, so it was really exciting. I love that I got to be with my friends throughout all my clinicals, and just growing as a person in general, being a young adult and having nursing, the values of nursing just brought into you as you grow older. And I don't know, I'm really thankful to have done it at the age that I did, and I'm it's I'm done. I finished my exams, my level 4 exams, done my second year, and I start preceptorship tomorrow, like I said, and I'm going to be at a long-term care home, and I have all day shifts. So I'm super excited, not really to be waking up early, but more just to get the experience and just be like a nurse, because the last time I was in long-term care was in level 1 when I was making those videos, and I think it's good. Obviously, it's going to be completely different than what I was doing in first level, obviously, because in first level I was just doing PSW work and just waking people up, getting them to the shower, getting them dressed, feeding them breakfast, but I kind of just remember what the nurses were doing, and all they really did was pour medications and assess patients that were unstable, or just if anyone was having a difficult time. But oh, and enemas. Actually, I don't know if PSWs can do enemas, but I did I did a ton of enemas obviously after I made those videos, and let me tell you, thank the Lord for PSWs, because I could not do enemas. Okay, no, I could do enemas for the rest of my life if I didn't have to clean them up after, because that is just a shitstorm, literally a shitstorm. But I did, oh my gosh, I've done so many things. I did so much in neuroscience. If the neuroscience was, honestly, I hated it. Every single day I hated it, but it was a blast. Honestly, just the nurses were, I don't want to be, okay, the nurses weren't the nicest, which made it more difficult, obviously, but it teaches you a lot about how to talk to people, with the nurses it was very task oriented, but I had so much experience on that floor just doing in and out catheters. I didn't really do a lot of wound changes, but just cleaning wounds and working with TLSOs, lots of injections, did so many insulin, enoxaparin, heparin, all the fun stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, lots of peg tubes. I actually only did a few. My friends, oh my god, it was a running joke that every week we every week one of us would get the bad, okay, I want to say the bad patient, but he was really heavy, just not heavy physically, but just heavy in his assignment, all the stuff that you had to do for him, and everybody got him except for me. And I wish I did get him just to get the experience, but I was in and out with my friends helping them so many times that I might as well just have had him. But yeah, everybody had a peg tube too, for every single week everyone had a peg tube except for me. And then on the last day, I was begging my friend the night before, I was like, Hannah, I swear to God, I better not get a peg tube tomorrow, because God help me, because I do not want to do a peg tube. I just don't. Peg tubes. And then what happened the next day is that I actually ended up getting a peg tube. But I got the experience, and it wasn't that bad. I could do a million peg tubes now. I don't know really what to say. I've grown so much more confident in my nursing than I was. I feel like I'm a real adult now. I'm about to be 20 in about a month, and when I first started those videos, I was just a little bit older than 18, and so I think because a lot of people saw how young I was, they didn't really treat me like, they didn't really take me seriously kind of thing, so I kind of felt that I had to prove myself, and I feel like I have. And actually it's funny because I always say, oh yeah, it's because I was 18, but honestly people didn't know that I was 18, and um, um, like I had a patient that was in mental health that was a girl, and she was bipolar, so she was just ranting to me about something, I don't know, I was just being there for her and stuff, and I think it was because one nurse didn't take her seriously because she was so young, but she actually had kids, and I told her that I felt the same, like I could kind of understand where she was coming from because of the prejudice that I had to deal with because I was so young and being a nurse. And she was like, "You're 19." Like I told her I was 19. She thought I was older than her, and she was 23. Yeah, so that was crazy. And so then from then on, I just told everybody that I was like 23, and it wasn't a big deal, but yeah, I'm excited to turn 20, excited to like be a nurse, and hopefully, I mean, they'll hire me after, but I'm just so excited for this experience. Like every day is a new day. I used to get so anxious. I remember consolidation level 2, I think it was 2 weeks that we had to work full time. I was at a long-term care home. I remember being on the bus, I was in fight or flight, and I was gonna run because I was shaking so bad. Like my thigh muscles were so tense, and like I was just shaking and shivering, and I couldn't deal. I didn't want to go. I was gonna throw up. I was sweating. My hands were clammy. Like I was terrified, like absolutely terrified, and it was kind of nice because there was so many of us going. It's like a long-term care / hospital kind of thing, but there was like the majority of the students went there, and I was lucky to see lots of people and kind of talk to everyone, and just it was more comforting just being around a lot of people. But I used to get so nervous for new clinicals, and I'm more excited now just to be doing what I want to do, and so yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. So I guess I'll make a new video after I graduate, or after I do my registration exam, which I'm terrified for. But baby steps. So hopefully, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's to come after this, but I'm excited for it, and hopefully it only gets better from here. So, bye!